Nation, welcome to the Duza Bear Digest for Thursday, January 27th, 2022. On this day in 1980, through cooperation between the U.S. and Canadian governments, 6 American diplomats secretly escaped hostilities in Iran in the culmination of what was called the Canadian Caper. And while Jean Pelletier of La Presse knew what was going on well ahead of the escape, he didn't publish some of the facts so the safety of those involved could be preserved. And several other news organizations also possessed some elements of the story, but didn't feel a need to ruin everything rushing to report it. Pelletier's article ran on January 29th as soon as he knew the hostages had left Iran, which resulted in the U.S. having to end their plans to house the 6 Americans secretly while the hostage drama continued. And while the Argo story was blown, the CIA's role was kept secret by both the Canadian and U.S. governments until 1997 when records were declassified. So it's possible for a news organization to collect the facts so the people will have the whole story eventually without being disruptive lemmings. It's also Chocolate Cake Day, National Geographic Day, and Breast Pumping Day. Look, I understand the importance of breastfeeding day since that's a natural biological function that shouldn't be stigmatized. But pumping day? Really? Insight in the comments below are fully welcomed. And now this. The reasons why a little bit of snow is such a problem in the Greater Toronto Area are fivefold. 1, most of the people who live here come from places where white on the ground is called beach, and no one ever taught them how to drive on a beach. 2, they've overbuilt the place up so badly that there's nowhere to put the snow except the lake. We're not allowed to do that because of all the salt we put on the roads. 3, people in Ontario believe that if you leave a car length between you and the vehicle ahead of you, every car on the road will take it. That must never be allowed to happen because it would indicate you still have courtesy and should therefore be mugged, beaten, killed, and then violated. In that order. 4, Ontarians love the monarchy more than the rest of Canada does because most of the people living here believe they are royalty and have priority on the roads. 5, most of them also believe that if you're not going at least 20 kilometers an hour, it's okay to use your smartphone while driving. I've also come to believe the combination of toxins in Lake Ontario and exhaust from the 50-plus commuter trains that run the Lakeshore line each day have caused people living south of Dundas Road to lose all common sense and motor skills. Most Southies, as we call them, get in their car and drive even though they apparently have no idea where they're going, or that they are actually the thing in control of the big box they're shooting around the road in. But hey, it's comfy and it has satellite radio. And that's today's Duza Bear Digest. See you tomorrow.